When Pamela DeMano was accepted to Hunter College more than 3.5 years ago, she assumed that she would continue to live at home in Jamaica, Queens, and commute to classes at the East 68th Street campus. Much as she craved the traditional college experience and the independence that would have come with it, part of her calculation in applying to Hunter had been its cost-effectiveness. And renting in Manhattan was decidedly not cost-effective. Then, to her delight, she was awarded a scholarship that almost entirely covered the cost of a room at the 92nd Street Y, on the Upper East Side. In addition to being one of the city's premier cultural institutions, the 92nd Street Y accommodates up to 1,500 short and longer-term residents in its dorm-style housing. While many of the residents are new to the city, having arrived for jobs or internships, Hunter, the new school and a handful of other Manhattan colleges lease space in the building as well. Hunter students are grouped together, but other college students share floors with other residents. My mom was like, "You should definitely experience the city, be on your own," said Ms. DeMano, now 21 and a senior. "I wasn't going to say no if the opportunity arises to live in Manhattan, you take it." Born and raised in Queens, Ms. DeMano had long fantasized about moving to Manhattan, a once common rite of passage for outer borough natives. "I liked the idea that you could do different things every day, have a different adventure every day," she said. While Manhattan's attractions were just a 50-minute subway ride away, they had always been weekend excursions, not activities embroidered into the daily fabric of Ms. DeMano's life. Her strongest impressions of the city, in fact, were from watching sitcoms like Friends and Seinfeld. "I loved watching TV and I wanted to be in the city where all these characters were," Ms. DeMano said. "It's pretty cool to say I go to school in the city. I can take a lunch break in Central Park, go to Times Square if I'm bored." Still, she cautioned, it's definitely not as easy as it looks on TV. There are more struggles with grocery shopping, trying to find the most bang for your buck. And it's not as picturesque. Among the early challenges, cooking. As Hunter is primarily a commuter school, there are no dining halls. "I lived off Hot Pockets for the first 2 months until I physically got sick of them," said Ms. DeMano, whose cooking repertoire now includes baked fish, chicken parmesan, spaghetti, and a few Filipino dishes, like bangus, fried milk fish, and sinigang, a tangy soup, which her parents taught her how to cook on visits home. The floor's communal kitchen is also its primary hangout spot. "People will say, maybe this is the heat, you should cook that it," Ms. DeMano said. "We all try to help each other out when we're cooking because we don't want anyone to eat burned food." Ms. DeMano's current room is a corner single which, she suspects, may be slightly larger than a non-corner room, though she can't get anyone to confirm this. Larger or not, it's still pretty small, so she maximizes space by putting her bed beneath the window, opposite the door, a furniture configuration she hit upon last year. While the rooms at the 92nd Street Y are fairly uniform save for an accent wall in each that is painted pistachio green, orange, or a purplish blue, the views are quite different and Ms. DeMano loves hers. It is very much an urban view, engaging rather than eagle-eyed, with buildings of varying heights and styles. On a recent December evening the windows outside were glowing to life as the daylight faded. Like Manhattan itself, living at the 92nd Street Y can be an exercise in extremes, with residents becoming equally at ease with celebrity sightings and communal bathrooms. Besides steeply discounted tickets to star-studded events downstairs, the more Spartan aspects of dorm life are leavened by free membership to the building's gym. Ms. DiMano and her friends visit its sauna when they're feeling super stressed. She also keeps a pair of boxing gloves hanging by her door for use in the gym's mini boxing room. But her favorite thing about the 92nd Street Y is its community. Everyone on the floor hangs out together outside the dorm, spends snow days together, Ms. DiMano said. And we all support each other. The best thing is when I come home people will be like, "Hey, how was your day?" or "How did that paper go?" Last year, Ms. DiMano thought she would have to leave that community because maintaining a GPA above 3.5 was a requirement for keeping her scholarship and hers had slipped below. But then her resident assistant, who was graduating, suggested that she apply for the position since it comes with free housing. Her floor mates, who helped her make the requisite application video, said that they couldn't imagine living there without her. "I wanted to come back to this building badly, but I thought I wouldn't be placed here," Ms. DiMano said, explaining that it is rare for RAs to get positions on their old floors. "When I found out that I actually cried and hugged my mom." She will, however, be moving out for good this spring, when she graduates. For the next chapter of her education she has applied to a master's program in mental health counseling at Hunter. She'll be commuting from her parents' house in Queens. "A lot of us have debated sharing a 3-bedroom or something," she said. "I'd rather wait until I'm self-sufficient." Having spent the last 3 summers at home, she knows that it will take some time to adjust to the loss of Manhattan conveniences. One of the things she'll miss most? Getting a slice of pizza at 3am.